Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kristen and welcome. Take a shot every time I say welcome. Anyway, we're starting out this new vlog on a Wednesday at work. I'm having a very low-key day today. My cycle started last night. Woke up this morning feeling dreadful, so I just decided to take it slow today. I was gonna get up and do a leg workout and do my 3 miles, but I decided that since day one of my cycle is usually the roughest, that I would give my body a break today and I'll just hit the ground running tomorrow. I am gonna walk today at some point, but so I can get some movement in. But I didn't want to go full-fledged in the gym. I feel like that would have been too much. It's week 3 of this new workout routine that I'm doing, which consists of walking 3 miles every day and then doing 3 weightlifting days, 1 upper body, 1 lower body, and 1 full body, usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But that is adjustable, of course, on weeks like this week. I will also have a lot of updates with home renovations in this vlog, I think, because for instance, today, whenever I left for work, they were installing the new countertops, so those should be done whenever we get home tonight. I don't really know what the rest of my day is gonna look like. I'll probably go home in a little bit, but I'll show you guys after the contractors are gone for the day what everything looks like. From what I saw so far, I mean, they're beautiful. I think the whole kitchen is gonna look fantastic. And then my French doors were delivered. They just have to install them. I don't know when they were supposed to do it. Yesterday, I'm guessing something came up because they're not in yet, or they're not installed yet. So hopefully they're doing it today. If not, who knows. But those should be done soon, hopefully in this vlog, and I'll get to show you guys. So yeah, I don't have a whole lot going on at work. I'm just sort of dilly-dallying, doing busy work, and then we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. I was trying to give you guys an update on the kitchen in this clip, but it was quite noisy. So this is what we're looking at so far with the countertops. This area over by the sink, it wasn't sealed properly from the old countertops, so water would splash behind, so they have to replace all of this wood before they can do the backsplash on it. And my sister is going with kind of a white tile backsplash, so I think it's gonna look really nice. The sink, I love big farmhouse sink instead of a separated sink. And it's quartz countertop. It's black with sort of a white sparkle to it, I guess. But it looks really good. The place is coming together nicely. I've just been hanging out with my dogs for a little bit. She looks cute with her haircut. She doesn't look like the same dog though. Say what you think. Oh. Okay. Say what you think of my haircut. I think she looks cute, kind of poodleish with her long snout. Excuse me. Excuse me. She's very handsy. I decided to cook a pork shoulder in the crock pot, which I have never done, I don't think. And I asked ChatGPT for directions on doing it because it's a 10-pound bone-in pork shoulder. It was a substitution on my grocery order, which is fine. So I was like, how the heck do I cook this in a crock pot? I knew we weren't gonna have a kitchen, so Chat said to do in the crock pot for 10 to 12 hours on low. So far it's been in there for a little over 9.5 hours. It said to start checking it at 10 hours, so I'm gonna do that. And it gave me a dry rub recipe to put on it beforehand, which I did. I did that this morning. The rub smelled really good. It was a mix of like salt, pepper, garlic, onion, paprika, chili powder, brown sugar, I think. And it smelled really good. It smells really good going on right now. I have it in the corner of my room on my little rolling cart island because we didn't have kitchen. So, but yeah, whenever that's done, I'm gonna shred it up and turn it into barbecue pulled pork. That is the dinner plan. You like my faux kitchen setup? Ooh, she's steaming. Just wanted to check the temperature of it. This thermometer's been on the fritz, so hopefully it works. See what I'm saying? Doing something wild. Oh yeah, it was supposed to be 205, so good. Good morning, happy Thursday. I got up and went to the gym this morning, did the leg workout that I originally was gonna do yesterday, but postponed because of my cycle, and it was a good workout. I was very tired when I woke up. I definitely did not want to get out of bed, but I did it. I knew I'd be proud of myself if I did, and I wanted to be out of here by a certain time because the contractors told me that they're starting on my French doors first thing this morning, so I just want to be out of their way. And I'm super excited. They're gonna be very pretty. The weather is super gloomy today. There's a winter storm coming, not here, but above us, so we'll be getting some residuals from that, I guess. We'll definitely be getting the cold air, so it's going to be rainy and cold this weekend, but it's supposed to be really bad for sort of the northern Texas area, I believe. So I really hope that it's not too bad for them, or if anything, I hope that they're all getting very prepared to ride it out or leave, you know, whatever they choose to do. I'm gonna go to work until around 1 o'clock today, and then I need to go to the grocery store. I need a few things for myself, and I'll need to make my dog's food in a few days when the kitchen is back up and running, because the countertops are in, but the sink and dishwasher are out of commission because they put the new sink in and they have to wait for the silicone to dry before they can put the... Okay. So dramatic. They have to wait for the silicone to dry on the sink before they can add the faucet and all the hookups. So I don't know if it's dry today or if they have to wait a while. I don't know. He didn't say how long it would be, but hopefully that'll be done soon. I had planned a bunch of crock pot meals for this week because I knew that we probably wouldn't have a kitchen. I feel like I shouldn't do much with my hair because it is probably gonna rain all day, so we'll see. Okay, I'm all ready for work. I'm gonna go work for about 4.5 hours, and then I need to run to the grocery store, and then hopefully I'll be able to stay out of their way all day, try to stay out of the house. I just don't like to be here. I feel like I'm in their way, so yeah, we'll just keep busy today. I can't seem to wake up this morning. It was like as soon as I was done getting ready and got in the car and like relaxed, I guess, I immediately was tired again. I got excited. I was like, oh, I have an envelope. I might actually have work to do, but it's nothing. This week's been so slow. I've just been doing busy work. But it's okay. I don't have to work very long today, so let's go fill this order. Pack up and get out of here, head to the store for a few things. I made my list, and I'll probably just dilly-dally for a while so I can stay out of the contractor's way a little bit longer. Okay, so I got home, and bad news is the French doors are not in. The ones that they ordered are too big. You can hear them back there sawing. They're working on the baseboards in my bathroom because those haven't been done. They needed to be a different size than the regular baseboards throughout the house, so they're doing those now. And then the tile guy is working on the backsplash for the kitchen, and it looks so good. So I don't know if he'll be done with it by the end of the day or not. We'll see. He'll probably, I mean, right now he's like a third of the way done. So, and it's only 2 p.m. So you never know. But if anything, it'll probably be halfway or more done. What you doing, babe girl? She got something to say. What you doing, ma'am? The ex-wife said he's a cheater. So I did go to the gym this morning and get a really good leg workout in, but I haven't really gotten my steps in today. So I'm gonna set up my walking pad and do my steps and watch kind of a Netflix documentary. It's a movie, but it's based on a real story called The Suitcase Killer, I think. My sister was watching it and it looked interesting, and it's got Candace King, the girl who plays Caroline Forbes in The Vampire Diaries, and I don't think I've ever seen her in really anything else, so it'll be interesting to see her in something else. So I'm gonna watch that, do steps for like an hour, and then wind down and get ready for bed. I got my walking done, but now I really want to get my room back in order. I feel like it's just been in disarray since the renovations have begun, so like a month. I don't know. They're gonna go look for doors tomorrow to see if they can find any in stock. But if they can't find any in stock that will fit, that my sister likes, they're gonna have to order some. So I'm just gonna clean all of this up because who knows when they're actually gonna be back in here doing that. They did do the baseboards in my bathroom. Oh, excuse my pants. I changed in here. Yeah, they look good. They just need to be finished off. So I'm gonna give this room a tidy up before I get ready for bed. I need to take a quick shower too because I got a little sweaty doing that. And I'm gonna try to remember tomorrow to give you guys a look at the master bathroom because it's almost done. It's coming along really, really nicely. So it'll be quite the update on it since the last time you guys saw it. So I'm gonna try to remember to show you guys tomorrow. Good morning guys, happy Friday. I was planning on having a bit of a slower morning and then just going into work later because my coworker was going to be there this morning and I figured I could just do the later part of the day, but she texted me and said that she's not feeling good, so she's going to stay home. So I'm going to go ahead and go in earlier. Granted, I can only work 4 hours before I'm maxed out for the week, so I figured I could work like 9 to 1, and then I have plenty of stuff that I can do at home when I get back. I want to do some editing. I really just want to like refresh my room. It just feels like stale, you know? Does that make sense? Things are getting very dusty very easily with all of the construction going on, and it just kind of floats around the house. And then my brother wants to go live on TikTok later this evening. He has a friend in town that he actually met through TikTok. So we're all gonna go live together. But that'll be later this evening. So yeah, I'm just gonna get my little bag packed up and then we'll head out to work. I brought me a banana to eat for a snack. So the contractor owner guy, the guy who, like the general contractor that my sister hired, said that we're supposed to have a sink today because we haven't had a sink or dishwasher in like 3 days. We've been using like paper plates and plastic utensils, but it's hard to avoid any and all dishes. So the few dishes that we do collect, I've been just taking them over to my parents' house and using their dishwasher. But he did say that they're supposed to be installing the sink or the faucet. The sink is installed. The silicone had to cure or harden up, and they had to cut holes in the quartz for the faucet, so they're doing that today. I've been dealing with Uber this morning. I've been trying to figure out, because I was looking at my bank statement and I had $10 being auto drafted from my account once a month for Uber, and I was like, I don't have an Uber account for Uber One. I do remember doing a free trial with them like early last year, like July or mid last year, but I'm one of those people that always cancels after the free trial, especially if I don't use it. And I don't use Uber. I don't even know why I did it, to be honest. But yeah, I was pretty sure I canceled it, and then all of a sudden I look back in like October, I start getting $10 deducted every month for Uber One. I log into my account, I'm looking up how to cancel it. It gives me the steps to cancel it, but there was that option was not available in my account because I didn't have an active membership. It was wanting me to sign up for a membership, and I was like, why would you want me to sign up for one if I already have one? I'm being billed for it. So I emailed them. I like messaged their help center, and they said your account was deactivated, so like you don't get charged. And I was like, well I am getting charged. So they asked for all of this information. I gave it to them, and they're saying that it's with a different account. The account holder's name is Christian, which is my husband. And I asked him if he had an Uber account that was connected to my card, and he was like, nah, I mean, I used to, but it was connected to my old card. He signed in and checked. Well, I don't think he looked very hard, so I'm gonna have to message him and tell him that they said it's your account, babe. I mean, if he still needs it, that's fine, if he still uses it, but it's coming from my account. How rude. I can't even say anything. He literally pays all the bills. Like, it's fine. But I mean, if he thinks he doesn't have an account, I would assume that means he doesn't use it, so we need to cancel it. I've never tried this before, so we're gonna try it out for lunch. And I brought some pork shoulder that I made the other day to add like more protein to it. I'm just waiting on my water to heat up. That was quite good. And I was thinking, the directions tell you to boil water and pour water over the spices and let it sit for a few minutes. You could totally use like kettle and fire bone broth, and that would add more protein, collagen, and then add meat like I added meat, and then it would be like full of protein and nutrients. I think I might have to do that again. It was super simple. I am back home. I'm just gonna work on some editing for a little while. My brother called me whenever he got off work and asked what I want to make on live. I didn't realize I was gonna be the one coming up with something. So the idea behind the live is hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. So he's gonna have it to where he can't see, his friend can't hear, and I can't speak, and us collectively have to bake something, make this recipe successfully. We'll see. So they said to make it something semi-difficult because they don't want it to be too easy, like that wouldn't be any fun. So I have these cookies that I really enjoy. And I haven't made them in a while, but they're delicious. They're molten lava chocolate cookies. So they're not super hard to make. I mean, not much harder than most cookies, but then you have to form the filling into the cookie dough and then bake them to where they're not gonna fall apart. So I think it'll be a little challenging, but it won't be crazy. And they're delicious, so that's a plus. So we're going to do that over at my parents' house because we don't have a kitchen right now. Not a full working one anyways. It's 3 o'clock now. I don't know exactly when he wants to start, but I'm just kind of here, like whatever, you know. I picked these up yesterday. I always try to have something like dark chocolate on hand that's not like a crazy dessert, but just something to quench my sweet tooth, because usually about this time in the day I get a sweet tooth, and these dark chocolate Reese's are so good. Well, scratch the editing, my Wi-Fi is acting up so it won't load my footage, but what I can do instead is declutter these closets. I've been wanting to go through the clothes and get rid of anything that me or Christian doesn't use, which is basically everything in his closet, and then a lot of stuff in mine. See what I can donate, what I can maybe sell. There's a few things in Christian's closet that still have tags on them. He bought them like right before he left, and then he never wore them and he didn't take them with him, so gonna sell those because they were not cheap. And then the rest, there's so much stuff in my closet that I go past every single day and I never wear, but for some reason I keep, so I just need to get rid of it. Okay, this is what's left in his. Granted, like, this stuff is mine. This is actually my wedding dress. I have an idea for what I want to do with it when we move, so it's just gonna stay in this garbage bag for now. This is all of his stuff. It's just things that, like, these 2 shirts he wore all the time when he was home, so I didn't want to get rid of them. And then I kept things that were his current size because he's lost weight. And then these are his military uniforms, which you just use for like ceremonies and such. And this is the pile of his that I got rid of. Plenty of pants, especially ones with the tag still on, so. And then a few shirts. And then this was a jacket, like a sports coat that he bought for our first anniversary, and he is too small for it now. So moving on to my side, there are plenty of pants that I don't wear, so I can get rid of those. And yeah, she is chock full, so there's gotta be plenty of this that I can get rid of. Alright, I would call that a success. Much nicer, way less cluttered. Well, I've run out of time, so the pile on the bed is going to have to wait to be divvied out until later because I need to organize it between Goodwill and selling, or not Goodwill, but like donation and selling. So I'll have to sort that out later. Anything that's like basically new or new, I'm gonna try and sell, and anything that's not basically new, I'm just gonna give away. I think I threw away everything that had like tears or stains or something, so everything should be donatable. But yeah, I need to head over and join the live with my brother and his friend, so let the chaos ensue.
Yeah, you had a good amount at one point.
It's like a schnurr.
Sure. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, that was absolute mania, but it was fun. We all had a good laugh. So I'm about to call it a night. I think I'm honestly gonna go sit with my parents and just kind of talk for a little bit, just relax since it's Friday night. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog off here as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. If you're not subscribed, please do. I'd love to add you to the family. And I post a video every Monday, so I'll see you guys next Monday. Bye.